Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Talking eBay. And today I want to show you something really cool that eBay is doing. Now, I talked about this in my podcast, and if you haven't checked that out, please check out my podcast. I have all kinds of different all episodes on there, a ton of them on there, like 12 or 14 different episodes. I think 12, maybe 13 episodes on my podcast, so check that out. But this is all about eBay is doing AI. I'm going to give you an example here. This is really, really cool, guys. So take advantage of this, really utilize this tool. It does a great job and pretty scary too. Think about that. So AI is here and eBay is embracing it. So that's what this video is about. So I want to show you something. I picked up this pocket watch in a lot of pocket watches, and I saw the Sesame Street here, but I didn't see the back. I knew it was different and unusual, and I never saw a Sesame Street pocket watch before. So I used my Google Lens to Google Lens it, and it came up. So I knew exactly what I was dealing with. I knew it was a limited edition, even though the auction didn't show me the back of it. So I used Google Lens. Definitely use that. If you're not familiar with that, look at some of my videos on my channel. You'll see how to use Google Lens. And this is the actual pocket watch that I received. And it didn't have a battery in it, so I figured out how to put a battery in. I did all that, and it works, which is great. But you can see here, it's a limited edition. Let me just show you here. Limited edition, Jim Henson, General Store exclusive. This is number 670 out of 1,500. So that's pretty low. Under 1,000 is pretty low in my book. You know, in the sixes, 5, 6, 700. And those are selling for decent money. And I want to give you an example here. So let's go to Terra Peak. So Terra Peak, and you can see here, this is currently active. 150, 275, 275 in the box. Okay, so if you have the box, which is worth more, of course. Without the box, this is without the box. You can see here, this is running between 100 and I'd say between 100 and 300 if you have the box. So I don't have the box, which is fine. It came in a lot of like 12 different watches. I paid like $20 for the whole lot, but I knew this watch was worth money. Why? Because I used Google Lens. I didn't see the back of it. I didn't have to see the back of it. And I think a lot of people didn't know because it wasn't promoted under Sesame Street. It was only promoted under a group of watches. And I saw that watch, and you have to use your kind of, vision. You have to use your eye. You have to think about it. Say, okay, well, this might be different. And, Google Lens, a couple different things, and you can see what's happening. So let's get to the AI. So you can see this watch is a great watch. You can see it has some good money attached to it. Here's some sold. Average price of selling is $117, which I'll be happy. I'm going to probably list this for about 80 to maybe $99. It has a couple of scratches on it. It's not perfect. You can see some scratches on here, so it's not mint. It is older, and it is vintage, made by Fossil. So decent quality brand watch. And the front face is perfect. Let me show you that. Beautiful face of Big Bird. And all the characters, very clean. I did polish it lightly just to get some of this tarnish off. And you can see the photos are so important. I also made a video. I talked about doing videos. So definitely important to make a video. I made a whole video about
Today I want
the
to
watch,
talk
about how it works, and all that kind of stuff. I showed the limited edition. So I wasn't overselling it. I'm just giving the details and giving the specifications. I think that's going to give me the edge, and you should be doing this as well. So the AI. So basically, you put the information in the title. So whatever you put in the title here, from what I'm understanding how this works, the AI reads the title, goes out and searches the internet and creates an ad for you, a description. You don't have to describe it any longer. You can use the AI. And where is the AI? So the AI here is in the description section. Now you'll see here, AI. Right? So it says undo AI or do AI. So I wanted to do it again. I wanted to show you how it works. So I took it out. So it says use AI description. So the AI will look at your description. Okay, that's what it says. Use AI description. So it's looking at your description here. Your title is your description, and using that to make a description. So let's go ahead and create that and see what the AI does. Okay, celebrate your love with Sesame Street in its rare vintage CWT, which is, I think, Sesame Street Workshop, Sesame Street General Store. Pocket watch is what it is. Only 1,500 made. It knows that because I put that in there. This original piece of television memorabilia. So now it's creating an ad for you. Now, I didn't make this up. The AI did this. Pocket watch has been fitted with a new battery, which I said that in my listing. Is ready to be worn. Collector's piece, memorabilia, yada, yada, yada. It's giving all the bells and whistles to really sell this pocket watch. Is it a little bit long? Yes. But for a collector, they're going to really appreciate that. Television's workshop, that's what that means. Don't miss out on this opportunity, things like that. It's so cool. So that's what one thing that I think they're using AI for. Also, they're going to be using AI for photography and video and all kinds of things. So this is just a sampling of AI. So if you didn't see that, it's right below the description section right here. And if you don't like it, undo it and do it again, hit it again, and it'll do the exact same thing. And it's kind of pretty much is the same thing again, a little bit less this time. It's using less words. So basically it's pulling the information out of the internet. It's saying this is number 670 out of 1500. So it changes it a little bit because it's using intelligence to figure this out, right? So it says 670, and that's the pocket watch number. You can see here, number 670. So that's cool. So that's giving more of a descriptive about this specific watch. I like this one a little bit better. New battery, again, same thing. Collector's piece, yada, yada, same thing. So I love this. So this is going to work great. And I just want to show you how that works. I'm going to actually list this. I don't know what the list is for because it's unusual. There's not a lot of these out there. Now I look at the active listings, and that's really what you want to go by when you have something rare like that. Actually, you know what? Let's do this together. Let's go to WorthPoint. Now, WorthPoint is something I do use as well to do a lot of research on different things that aren't easy to find, more rare, things like that. So let's get to WorthPoint. Let's pop this in here and let's see what WorthPoint says together. Okay. So we have 12 pieces here. So in the box, $199, these are all sold. And it lasts forever on eBay. 69, but 2022, who knows? Maybe it wasn't specific. Maybe it was broken. Maybe it had scratches on it. This one sold it for 20. They gave it away. So you can see here, not a lot of sales. In the last couple of years, it's really picked up a lot in sales. You can see 23, it's really starting to ramp up here. So I think it's doing some really, really well. So let's do something different. Let's do 125. I'm not going to add an offer to this at all. I think it's a fair price. It's unusual. They're hard to come by, and you can see currently what they're asking. And I'll go by the active. The cheapest right now is almost $149. Okay, and he has a little bit lower number, so that could justify that. He has 531 as a low number, so mine's a little bit higher with that. So I'm going to take 125, and I think that's a fair price. And let's just do the doesn't weigh much at all. I'm just going to give about 6 ounces, and we're just going to give a standard size 4x4x4. We're going to charge shipping for $9.99. I think that's fair, $9.99. And we are going to list this watch right now, live right here. That's what we're going to do. And there is the listing. Let's click on that. Take a look at that. The video should be on there, which it is. Already got approved by eBay. It's been working much, much faster. And you can see there is the watch. There's the video. So it works well. I want to see how this goes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying my tutorials on Talking eBay. Don't forget to check out my Talking eBay podcast. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate that. So I hope you learned something really cool about AI and also really cool about this cool vintage watch. I love this watch. It's really kind of cool. It's a great deal. And you know what? You just never know what you're going to find when you're looking at auctions on a lot online. Really kind of cool and very interesting. So I think this will work well. That's my first shot. I think that's kind of cool. It gives some interest to it. I like that look of it. And then you get all the close-up. Like I told you, always use square. Always use full nice shots. You can see everything's super crystal clear. With the video, it took me no longer than maybe 10, 12, and 15 minutes to make this whole listing together. And I just wanted to show you the AI feature. It is just super cool. So I hope I brought you some value. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. It really means a lot to me. On my channel. I really appreciate everyone who's following me and enjoying all the conversations I'm having on Talking eBay. Okay, guys, I appreciate the time. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you at the next Talking eBay.